start about 10 before.
We can always finish early also, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I have you guys.
We've already got the crowd. Let's do it.
Steve. My name's Steve.
Great.
Hey, babe.
Come through.
You need to turn on the recording. Babe.
Lord and ladies, we are the Society for Creative Anachronism, and we have prepared a fighting demonstration for you this afternoon. We will have a couple of different styles of fighting. We will have heavy fighting or chivalric fighting. This is the fighting that you may think of something like an Arthurian legend with a shield and a sword or two swords. Lots of different weapon styles. You may see a great sword, a two-handed sword. Lots of different options there. These are two of our fighters who have been knighted, who have been recognized within our organization. We have Sir Gregor, Viscount Sir Gregor, and we have Sir Soren. These individuals, Frau Eskalya, further recognized by the white belt and the chain around their neck and spurs at times. So they have received what we call a knighting. Knights within the SCA. Are you guys ready to start?
Nice. Sure. But first, if I may. Oh, he's an outdo me right now.
I'll get you.
Parker, more fun.
Fun with the chivalry, brother.
Our fighting involves honor. There is honor by each of the fighters. Their name is their honor. The person they fight is their honor, and a lot of times they will choose a consort, a lord or a lady that they will fight for, one whom they will grant a favor. And you have been granted a favor this day, so that he will fight for you, and he will honor you. So treasure that. Don't worry, he's going to get back up and do it.
Nice stab, brother.
As I said, it's an honor-based. And it's on the honor of the individual who receives the blow to call the blow. We use what is known as a rattan stick. It's a bamboo of grass, a fancy blade of grass. We like to use it because and when we break them, you need to smile. Another favor has been granted. But we like
Now I'm angry.
Because when it breaks, it doesn't create painful splinters, it just kind of goes bleh. These rattan sticks and swords that they can use have a leading edge and a trailing edge. So they will have two sides of the sword to hit their opponent with. Yes, they can both die. It happens a lot in combat. One of the things with the sword is that they can only hit with the front edge or the back edge. If they hit with the side, that's kind of like just whacking them and making them angry. They try not to call those. Sometimes you'll hear them describe it, talk amongst themselves to make sure that they know exactly how to play angry. One of the other colors of belts that we have is a red belt. The red belt indicates that the individual is studying underneath the knight, that a knight has taken that individual on and is training him, basically beating him into submission to learn. It is the bond that is treasured as that knight's gold trained. As that knight's goal will be to train that squire and see that squire knighted in the future.
Or little brother. This should be fun.
I think the guy was
Oh man, you totally missed that.
Alright, let's liberate for a thing, guys.
As you see, the consort who has been granted the favor is honored at the end of the fight. The fighters were all
As soon as I swore,
enough there. But we also have another style of fighting. They're a little more mischievous. And this is the rapier.
Whoa! No, we aren't.
I'm dead.
You'll notice that we're using actual steel blades. They do take the precaution of putting something blunt and rubbery on the tip. It wouldn't be a lot of fun to sell them just once and not having to get back up. So they like to do it right.
One piece at a time,
That's
Angela.
right, one piece at a time!
Now let's see him kick.
One of the differences between the two fighting styles are the legal targets. When you're fighting rapier, from the tip of your toes to the top of your head is a legal target. When you're fighting heavy, you will oftentimes avoid the wrist and the hand and the knees and below. Just like in the heavy, you can come out with a single sword. You can come out with two swords. Your swords can be different lengths and curves. Each has its own advantage or disadvantage. And they study those as best they can. As I mentioned with the heavy fighters,
Not for me! Stretch out.
here they have a scarf. If you'll notice in the left sleeve, you see a white or a red scarf.
That's fun last week too.
The white scarf indicates that that person has been granted the white scarf
Great soldiers associated.
to our area. And that they have exemplified prowess and studied the art of fencing. If you see someone with the red sash upon their arm, that is a cadet. That is an individual that is studying underneath someone with the white scarf. And even in the light style of fighting, you can come across the two-handed weapons and daggers. One of the things you'll notice a lot of times. When you take a shot, have you guys stand back? Oh, yeah, right in.
Have you guys back in?
This isn't good. I don't like this situation.
Just remind me.
Yeah, there you go. That's how we do it.
Yeah, we're ready.
Oh, it's starting to come down. It's hot outside.
Okay, you got men or women on the field right now. In blue is Ron, that's Lord. In red is Angela, that's the girl out there.
No mercy.
There's no kicking in Rapier.
Where is the kicking?
There's no ninjas in Rapier.
Take that foot, take it.
You can try.
They should have stabbed him in the friend.
Let me try.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
You got it. Grabbing my sword.
It is what it is.
Now we return to the heavy fighting. One of the ways you can tell what the leading edge and trailing edge of the sword is because it is a contrasting color to the blade. So you'll see the red on the sword.
Let's go!
And you may also notice on the tip, red tip.
Get him, Squire, get him!
Get a man in arms.
One of the things that the fighters will do to gain word fame and to honor their opponent, if they take an arm, if they take a leg, sometimes they will yield their own arm and leg so that they may fight it on equal footing again. Not always, but sometimes. You can also see that they'll use a long weapon. They may use a polearm, glaive. The glaive has its blades marked with the black here. It can be used to thrust, and it can be used to cut.
Get in there, guys, quick. Go ahead, I got it.
Does anyone have any questions? Questions, comments, complaints? Complaint department is out on the field. So you gotta take it.
Oh, the ninja dodge.
Oh, there you go, well spun.
It's crazy what how long does it take to go from novice to a knight? Everybody walks onto the field with their own personal experience.
These are
Maybe
good
they've
for
had
myself.
martial arts training since they were 7 years old. Or maybe it's the first time they've ever seen anything like it. But it just depends on your own individual dedication and skill. Are you willing to take 30 minutes out of every day for the next year to study the art, one way or another? If so, it may not take you long to get later. A random average, 7 years.
One-shot master. Wow. Right there, sir.
Nice wrap.
So
beautiful.
People fighters will oftentimes take a manual that was written by Sun Tzu, or a manual that was written in the 1500s by an Italian master, and they will study these. They will look at drawings. How did an individual stand? How did they defend or attack? What weapons were they using? And they will try to learn from this and see how it was done and how we can learn like today. Shields often come in different sizes. Shields may be small or larger. Oh, nice. Shorter or may not. But one of the things that these fighters do upon their shields is they will paint a device upon that shield. Something that allows them to get from afar. Light fighters have a little advantage in that when they fight, they'll have a main hand, which is holding their sword, and they'll have an off hand. That is a hand that they'll use to parry with. They can oftentimes put a cloak, a cup, a bottle, a baseball bat, a hurley stick, or something in the other hand that they will use to spoil their opponent's blade. Sometimes it doesn't. In this case, they have really small shields, typically called a buckler if they're fighting the light fighting. Remember once again that the targets are from the toes to the top of the head. The fingers are a target. And you must always pay attention to what's going on around you. Sometimes you may be an obstacle. I think he's using the dead person. Good stab. Practicing with a ping pong ball. You may suspend a ping pong ball from a door, from a doorway or something, and you can work on it with point control. Can you lunge and hit the ping pong ball with your particular blade? That's how fine they try to get with it. Once again, their helms can be different styles. From roughly a fencing mast up to a Morian helm.
Go ahead, I'll come back in.
Anything is possible as long as they stay within the rules. If you have questions, feel free to stop by our tent after the demonstration. Try on some of the armor, try on a helmet, a chain shirt, pick up a sword and shield, and see what it's like. One of the things that they do with their light fighting armor is they put it through what's called a punch test. They will take the armor, lay it out, and try to punch a point through it. If it punches through it, well, guess what? They got to go back to the drawing board because that armor is not considered strong enough to protect them with our style of fighting. So they may add more. A common method might be to have 3 or 4 layers of linen material. The heavy fighters don't typically have the punch issue, but they have a rigorous training program and a certification program. They've got to be approved in order to fight. One of the ways they'll train or practice is by using what's called a pell. If you look at the back, you'll see that tall, slender silver object. That is a pell. The pell is what they make use. The pell is what they may use for an hour, half an hour, however much time they're dedicating to training. And they will sit there and work that shot upon the pell. Work a series of shots until they train that particular shot so that the muscle memory is there and they no longer have to think about it. Kind of disadvantage if you don't have a shield to block that thrusty tip.
Alright, there
How
we
long have
go.
we been fighting?
We are the Society for Creative Anachronism. You can find information about us on the internet. You can find us on Facebook and with email groups on Yahoo.
How's it going? Thank you for not killing me in the
Heavy
back.
fighting, the retained swords that they use are designed to mimic the sword that was used in period. A similar weight, a similar balance, and a similar length. Excuse me.
I'll do this, and after this I'll do 132.
They will use those.
Short blade.
They are actually hitting pretty hard. Bones can be broken, collarbones can break, arms can break, legs, ankles. So they try to do things as essentially as possible, but the inevitable will happen. That was awesome. You ready?
He's holding a baby and he's right in the center.
We won't stop like, what is he doing?
You would have stopped?
Cover their entire body from head to toe.
He was already loaded.
Oh man, definitely don't have any water.
No.
This is so that those blades
I need to eat. No, no,
won't
I need
touch skin and cause injury.
That's what happened. Get her early set up.
Who's gonna scratch?
I eat.
We also have both men and women fighting.
What is that?
Oh!
I don't like that.
Active dimension.
You hear that sound? That's the sound of the reckoning.
But we also have lords and ladies doing the fighting out there. That individual may be 25 years old, or they may be close to 50 years old or older.
Oh, rub it in.
Angela, will you
So
toss me
you
something?
fight as long as you can.
Okay, the hanger it is.
Fighting for a year or less. Some for as many as 15 to 16 years. We do fighter practices a lot. And at those fighter practices, we will train. And we will figure out if one of these trains is going to work on the opposing fighter. We will do other things such as metalworking, woodworking, leatherworking. Not just on the armor that they wear, but for other projects. They may make a style or a period shoe, something like a turn shoe. They may do scribal work. If you've ever seen one of the wondrous scrolls, they will take the time to calligrapher scrolls, and then they will
You're both walking away.
making it a wondrous piece of art. They will do black work. They will do knot work. They will make their own clothing. If it was done in the Middle Ages, we will try to replicate it and legal. They may brew. We have individuals all over the United States and all over Alaska. We are down on the Kenai. We are in Juneau. We are in Fairbanks. We're in the Valley, Eagle River, down here in Anchorage. So feel free to contact us and get on our list so that you can receive information. We're in! If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We'll be glad to answer them. If you'd like to try on armor, you can do that as well.
I didn't want to wait.
We'll also do another demonstration at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
You guys are ready.
Okay.
Once again, with the light fighting style, if you're using two swords, typically called case.
Come on, Ron.
One of the things you'll notice that we don't do with our sword and shields, we don't typically punch with them. That's because we deemed it non-safe or unsafe. So you won't take that nice basket hilt that protects the shield of your sword, and you won't punch somebody in the face with it. Nor will you just take the air in the corner and stab it in their face. Very effective in medieval warfare, but not with us, because we like to fight and fall down, lay down, and get back up and do it again. Hey! He's dead! As you look at most of their shields, I said before, you'll see what's called a device upon that shield. These individuals will take the time to study a person out of history or create a persona. With that persona, they will research a name, and they will research what we call a device. A device is your heraldry. It is something that can be seen from afar and used to identify you. Much time and thought is typically given into your heraldry. And it can be simple or it can be complex. And we have rules on how to administer them. We can talk to you about that.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead. Let me wrap.
Does anyone have any questions? Take a seat. Available. Please, step on up. Take a seat.
I'm supposed to be stabbing
We're the
people.
Society for Creative Anachronism. No. Correct. And it must be unique. You can release it. you can release it. Otherwise, it stays on the field. It's yours. Now, a lot of times, one-on-one is only so fun. Sometimes we do what's called melee fighting, where there may be more than one individual on the field.
Kill her now.
Sometimes they'll pair up in teams, and sometimes it's just a free-for-all.
No, I'm asking.
I will never to increase the safety. Put marshals watching from afar.
Yeah, it was fun.
Things look like they might be a little too fast. I'll show you what it does in just a second.
Let's just wait. Oh. Yeah. We'll take off our helmets and we'll walk out there
Hold!
before the crowd does.
Once a hold has been called, the fighters will freeze.
You like it or you don't like it?
Well, okay, they'll try to freeze, but they won't attack their opponent. If they have an issue with their armor, they'll fix it. And once the marshals are ready for the fight to resume, they will give the command, lay on!
Wow.
That was really quick.
So we try to make it safe. The rule book is only 350 pages long. Nope, that's already done. And lots of pictures. Lots of pictures.
No, Lord.
When you get hit to the head a lot, you need pictures.
I'll go with the door now.
Blocked by the hair.
Keep in mind that in the offhand, the hand that is not holding the sword, they can use this anything to help with carry.
Oh, she's using it as a defensive weapon.
Or they can use it.
She uses a lot of weird things like that. That's pretty cool though.
If they make a mistake, it's
Yep. The bottle too. Yep.
and some twitch when dead. Then they rise as a zombie and fight again. Oh, okay, it's payback. She gets to fight over
Fight over the barrier.
I'm already dead. Just like a death.
Everyone versus everyone.
Lords and ladies, have you any questions?
No, you two died. Don't let her come see me.
The question is, when they hit someone, does it really hurt? Well, later tonight on Facebook, they'll have a contest for who's got the biggest bruises.
Oh.
And they'll all be going, oh yeah, mine's right here in the arm. It covers the whole bicep. So does it hurt?
Man, you guys are ninjas. Pardon me? Oh, the SCA? Yeah.
If you'd like to try on the helmet,